Hey friends, it's tax season again, and I'm back to review FreeTaxUSA for 2026. This would be to do your taxes for the 2025 tax year. If you're switching to FreeTaxUSA from a different software like Turbotax or H&R Block, they do make it really easy for you to make the switch. You can download a PDF version from your old software and just upload it directly into FreeTaxUSA to give you a head start. FreeTaxUSA has really simple navigation. You're just going to go through each of the sections and click Save and Continue to go on to the next one. And if you need to go back to change anything, they make it really easy to find each section. For adding W-2s, they have the option to enter it manually or upload a file, which makes it really simple. If you do click to enter it manually, they also make that really easy. They put the entire form all on one page, so you just scroll down and enter each box. Some other software put it on multiple pages, making it take a lot longer. Even though FreeTaxUSA has had an upload option for W-2s, they did not have options for 1099s for things like interest and dividends, except this year they have added it. You now have the option to enter it manually or upload a file. The only options they don't have is to directly download it from your bank, which some places like TurboTax do have. But when it comes to something like an interest form, you'll find that you often only have to fill in literally one box. So you're probably going to fill in that box 1 and then scroll down and hit continue. Another thing that's really great about FreeTaxUSA is that you can preview your forms at any time. You go under accounts and click on preview return. And you can fully preview your 1040 even when you're only halfway done, and you can see what's going on with your tax forms. A lot of other tax software don't allow you to do that because they want you to pay before you're going to see it. FreeTaxUSA does not have a separate mobile app, but their website does work very well on mobile browsers. And it'll take you right back to where you were if you were using a desktop website. I actually think their mobile website is a little bit easier to use than some of the mobile apps. It's just simple and it runs quickly. If you have questions about something, it's really pretty easy to find more information in FreeTaxUSA. You just click these little question marks and it'll pop up all kinds of useful information. If that's not enough, you can also get support. The email support is free and included in their free version. If you do want to do a live chat, you have to upgrade to Deluxe for $8, or you can get a professional for $45. I've actually used their email support myself, and it was very easy. They responded within a day. Also new this year, I noticed that they've added a discussion section, so people will ask questions about taxes, and they do have experts responding to them. So that's nice that they've offered one more option for help. If you're wondering if FreeTaxUSA can cover your tax situation, the answer, I'm 99% sure, is yes. They really do cover almost every single type of income and every type of credit and deduction. Here is their very short list of forms that they do not cover. So it is going to cover the vast majority of us. And if you're concerned about switching from a big name tax preparer to a quote no name tax preparer like FreeTaxUSA, keep in mind that tax software is really just a fancy calculator. Every tax software should get the same answer for the amount of taxes you owe. And if you're ever unsure, you could run your taxes through multiple software and just don't file, and you don't have to pay for any of them until you file, and just make sure that you are getting the same answer. If you're not, there might be a problem. Now let's talk about cost, which of course is the number one reason I am recommending FreeTaxUSA. It is free for all federal forms, all federal filing, except those very small exceptions that I showed. If you need to file a state return, it's going to be $15.99. FreeTaxUSA does offer a couple of those optional services, as I mentioned, if you want to upgrade for more support, and they offer a couple other things like you can order a copy of your printed return, but you're welcome to print it yourself for free. So the free federal filing and the $16 state return is for absolutely anybody in any situation, but if you are a lower income family, you can start through the IRS FreeFile program, and you can actually get FreeTaxUSA for free federal and free state. To qualify for that program, you'd have to have an adjusted gross income of $51,000 or less, or an income of $89,000 or less, and be active military. If you fall into those categories, you can get FreeTaxUSA absolutely for free, but you do have to start through the link from the IRS to get that program. Down below, I'll include a link to that IRS FreeFile program, and I'll also include my affiliate link to FreeTaxUSA, and if you go through that link and you do pay for a state return or other services, I will earn a commission. But I would absolutely recommend FreeTaxUSA even if I wasn't earning a commission. And as you can see, if you use that first link, I'm not getting a commission. And I still want you to use it because I want all of us to get free tax filing. If you want to see how FreeTaxUSA stacks up to its competition, I'm going to leave my link right here to the best tax software of 2026. I do end up recommending FreeTaxUSA for most people, but there are a few situations where I do recommend something else. So check that one out next. I'll leave that link right here.